Hi, my name is Marco. I'm a pro opera singer turned voice actor. I love talking about analyzing and discussing video game music from an emotional perspective, and for whatever reason, Code Vein is not really talked about very often. I know that it's the anime Souls game, and I know that I've played at least the first 5-ish hours. There was certainly a butterfly boss, but I am intrigued to listen to an imposing beast today thanks to Patreon. Let's check it out. What? What? Freaking go Sheena, I swear. Oh, those horns in there. Cut off. Ah, the church bells. Ah, the timpani representing drama and tension and fear. Ends on a major chord. Don't even tell me that this is for a boss, because that is crazy. So that to me, when we think about Code Vein, is an interesting situation here because it is a Souls-like, and it certainly it's going to be compared to the FromSoft games. That's natural, right? And what I find interesting about Code Vein is that they don't talk about the music, but Go Shiina is one of the paramount composers of video game music and anime music. In particular, this piece is incredibly classically based. What I mean by classically based, I mean it's a piece with Latin. It's a piece that would be essentially oratorio. Oratorio tends to be the dramatization via music and story of the life and times of Jesus Christ. This soundscape, while nothing related to that, certainly has elements that I think are really exciting. So I like FromSoft music quite a bit, and FromSoft music is a major component of this channel that you're watching. But what I would say is that sometimes I feel like FromSoft music gets layered in a way that actually takes away from it. Like it does tell a story of a character that you're fighting, and it tells the boss's misery and the soundscape and all this other stuff. But what it tends to not do is really get down to the brass tacks, like the basics of what it's about. Sometimes it can feel very cacophonous and very noisy. The point is that this to me is purer and in a cleaner sort of way. What do you have? You have orchestra, Latin, a female singer, in a chorus to back them up. That's it. That's really pared down when you think about it. There's no like crazy layering. There's not crazy lateral. Like it's just a piece. And in that way, it's incredibly simple. But in that way, it's actually in some ways better than like a lot of FromSoft music, which is very heavy and very like it makes you like it's oppressive almost, and it makes you feel like you're kind of wading through mud as you find the like points about it. But so what's interesting here is that it's just incredibly dulcet. Like let's start over. Okay, so even that's just simple long sustained harp and woodwind instruments, oboe in there. It's just setting up the singer, right? And then we're moving with the singer. We're actually accompanying the singer, which sounds like an organ. It's just accompanying. It's just lifting the singer up. Now we're starting to add a little bit of movement in there with the violins. They're doing their own harmony and melody that's connected to the singer, but the singer's just straight ahead singing, and then the chorus comes in. And this a cappella, what I would say, just as like a critique, which, whatever, take it with a grain of salt. But what I would say is that I actually would have preferred a true... So, I don't know that I would say that, actually, because one of the things that makes this really exceptional is the purity in the singer's voice. I would have liked to have heard it with a classical, like, fully trained... And maybe this person's fully trained, so I'm not, like, poo-pooing the singing, because the singing's fine. I would have liked to have heard, like, a real proper classical... like something that has the qualities of like a super operatic singer. This singer is quite beautiful, but I wonder if we had gone, well, it doesn't matter because we would lose out on some of the purity if it was only operatic singing, because sometimes you can kind of hide behind opera singing. And then with raised soft pedal stuff, it can get a little bit like, whoa, whatever. All that to say, like, this is really, really nice. That is beautiful. And it's so simple, and there's pretty much nothing. I mean, there's like little details to talk about, but in general, I love that. And in actuality, I'm going to get shit for this, but I low-key like this more than a lot of the FromSoft stuff I listen to, which is very heavy and especially if this is a boss theme, that's really fucking cool. Because that just does not happen. That's not a normal occurrence to have slow, beautiful soprano, like whatever it is. Like, it makes me want to play Code Vein, to be honest with you. That would be worth hearing in context, I would say. It's a beautiful piece. Thanks a ton to the Patreon for suggesting this and requesting this. And yeah, thanks a ton. I'll see you later.